together about mortals. Well, we we're about mystical powers, so ancient, even the chaos gods fear them. Let's talk about the well of eternity. So let's look at what we do know and what we think we know. We need to remember everything in the warp is immaterial, so it isn't something we can really touch. Think of it as a realm of pure energy where the only reason we have any images of it is because that is how our feeble human brains can attempt to comprehend what that means. So, and the will of eternity sits at the very center of the warp, the place where time not only began, but time will end. This isn't some hole you can jump into, but just something empty in the warp. Which, if you have a place that just pulsates with psionic energy, and then you have this dead spot, it's probably going to stick out. Now, it just so happens the well of eternity can be found in the middle of the impossible fortress. The impossible fortress is found in the center of the crystal labyrinth. If you don't know the crystal labyrinth, it is held within the realm of the sorcerer, or if you prefer, the chaos god of knowledge, Tzinch. The crystal labyrinth more resembles a maze for your mind with walls made of illusions that can change on a whim from the chaos god Tzinch. Only the strongest minds have any chance of navigating this maze, whose only purpose is to drive people into despair and slowly into the realm of insanity. Within the labyrinth, there is a hidden path to infinite knowledge, guarded by 9 gates. To pass through each gate, you must answer a riddle given by the guardian, who appears as just a giant mouth. If you give the incorrect response, you will simply be eaten. One challenger, said possibly to be the emperor in disguise, made it through all 9 gates. We do have some lore video footage of the actual events. I assure you, this is the lore. Jake, we are still on our way to well of eternity, and we have made it through the crystal labyrinth, making our way inside the impossible fortress. Similar to the labyrinth, the fortress will take on the form of the desires of the person wanting to gain entry. The fortress may take one form in a moment, then begin folding windows and doors inward to form another shape, constantly forming and changing itself based on the subconscious whims of Tzinch. The chaos gods have sent many minions to the impossible fortress, attempting to gain access to the knowledge contained within. None have made it past the first room, not even knowing they would need to pass through 100 rooms in total. 3 perplexing rooms of madness may have gravity going up in one room and down in the next. Perhaps you enter one room as a baby, only to exit as a skeleton, experiencing a millennia of life in an instant. He says the warping effects of the fortress drive, being insane, you will be consumed within its walls. As your consciousness implodes, you will be reborn as a sorceress familiar. You will then have the honor of being a tasty snack for one of Tzinch's companions. The Lords of Change are the only greater daemons who are able to navigate the warping effects of insanity safely. So we've made it through the labyrinth into the fortress, and we have made it to the center of the fortress. We have to find the hidden library in the fortress. Well, actually, there's no tricks for the library. You can just get in. The library does hold all of the knowledge of all beings across space-time. The library operates as a massive battery of knowledge that consumes the essence of any being who has fallen before its Tzinch. Within the library, we find the Well of Eternity. Some legends say that the reason the Well of Eternity is within Tzinch's realm is because of the Chaos God himself. Manifestation within the warp is how all the Chaos God's realms were created. So we can theorize that the goal of complete knowledge would be his ultimate goal. What is the price that would need to be paid for that knowledge? Tzinch was able to figure out the price that would need to be paid. The Lord of Mutations began sending his most trusted greater daemons into the well until it had consumed all of the Lords of Change. The rage, Tzinch turned to his strongest general, Kairos the Vizier. Kairos could be described as a giant vulture with sharp talons, with wings sharp as an Eldari blade. His skin and feathers were as blue as the deepest ocean. Kairos would emerge from the well to the delight of his master. He had been forever altered by the well-growing second head, his talons now dulled and rounded through eons of time. Kairos had now become the oracle who only spoke in riddles. He had gained all knowledge of events through all time, a power that would drive him to insanity. A single change in Kairos would set a chain reaction of events that would alter the fate of the Warhammer universe forever. 40 solar years before the start of the Horus Heresy, Kairos would meet a fateful traveler in the warp. This traveler's name was Lorgar. This meeting would change Lorgar forever and put him on the path to betray the Emperor, convert Horus, and bring the Terran Galactic Empire to its knees.
Well, hello there. If you made it this far, we're so close to 1,000 subs. But only 1.2% of you who watch my videos are subscribed. The other 98.8% of you, what the hell are we doing? Subscribe. Because when you do, this could be you.